Tim here with the Northlight YouTube channel, and in this video I'll be meeting up with a friend and going ice climbing and hiking through the Canadian Rockies.
You say slow down. I
for your business.
like to move too fast and drown the truth with things that are not real.
We are in the Canadian Rockies looking for some ice. Got some intel that some ice is in King Creek, so we're headed there right now. See what's going on. This trip was my first time climbing vertical ice, so my goal here is really to work on footwork and form so I can feel comfortable leading up to WI4 on ice. You can see a little bit of my form that my A-frame isn't super strong, and these first couple climbs and my footwork needed some work. I lead up to 512 on rock, and unfortunately I fell into a mistake a lot of rock climbers converting to ice make right here. You should never be throwing super high feet like this on ice and rock. You're rewarded for big moves like that where you bring your knee up to your chin even, but on ice you really want to keep your feet low and work your way up slowly, carefully, and methodically. On my next lap, I did what is called a false lead in climbing. I had my partner belay me on top rope while I had a second rope tied to my harness. The second rope was a dummy rope coiled up on the ground, but it gave the impression that this was my lead climbing rope, so as I would go up, I would practice clipping this rope to my protection I placed. This allowed me to get comfortable placing ice screws as protection on my way up. That was a good long route. That was a WI3, and I now feel very comfortable on ice, anything WI1 to WI4. We're heading out of this crag and on to the next one. Going after one more route today. Sun's setting. All right, we're gonna get set up to do a little bit of night op climbing here. We're seeing if we can go to the top of the climb and scout out the anchor situation before we lead it.
That's a sheep. Those look like hoofs. I don't know what the fuck that is.
There's something over on the left that looks like it's easier, like it's like a shorter pitch.
I wonder.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Good. All right. Clipped in, locked in.
Yep.
Delays on.
Okay,
Climb on.
Managed to find some really good ice over here. Did a few up and downs. And now it's time to go down.
Last day here in the Canadian Rockies. Going to Grotto Canyon today. There should be 2 or 3 pretty good ice falls we can get on. I think I'm ready to do my first lead. Well, yeah.
What are they eating in the rumble strip, bro? Well, we're having some trouble finding this one. We gained this ridge line and walked up it a ways, dropped back down in this canyon where Mountain Project says these climbs are, and there's no ice. We ran into 2 very friendly Albertans who were very surprised that we were looking for ice. So, not really sure if we're gonna find this one. Well, it looks like this last location for climbing was a total bust, but we got a really good hike in and saw some really pretty scenery. This place is just breathtaking. That's all for this video. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe. We post new videos every single month.